Hey, Jeff here with Digital Trends to give you a quick look at the Lenovo IdeaPad K1. This is not Lenovo's first tablet, but one of Lenovo's first Android tablets, especially here in the US market. This one is a Wi-Fi only, and it is a 10.1 inch Android Honeycomb 3.1 tablet. Not much has changed. Lenovo is one of the first companies to actually modify the UI of Android Honeycomb. As you can see, it's a little bit different. Down here they changed the home, the back, the multitasking button, and if you bring up multitasking, it'll also have these little X's, which are a new, didn't hit them right, but those will exit out applications. And they also added this widget in the center here that you can customize to have different apps. You can pick your email, you can pick your ebook app, you can pick your audio app. It's got a browser. It'll launch the browser in the middle here, which is going to bring up Amazon because I was looking at furniture just a little bit ago. And it's also got the Lenovo eShop, which has some pretty good applications, mostly productivity, but it's one of the better app stores. There's only about 200 or so apps right now, but so it's hardly comparable to the Android market. Most of them are on the Android market, but there are a few unique ones. So aside from that, they modified that. They also have this little touch UI that's pretty cool. It works pretty well. It's your favorite apps. You pick 6 or so favorite apps. The only problem is a lot of the apps, as you can see, don't really have an icon. They just have a small little icon. They don't look very good on it. And some of Lenovo's also, other widgets, the social widget here, which has a few emails there, it just doesn't look very good. Doesn't work that great. It's not any better than Google's default app. It comes with a lot of apps, actually. Some of them are pretty good. It comes with Netflix, drawing pads, very fun. It comes with Galaxy on Fire 2, which is kind of shows the power. This is there you go, by Fish Labs, which is a long-running mobile developer. They've been making some of the best 3D mobile games for years now. But this is powered by a Tegra 2 processor, gigabyte of RAM, pretty standard for Android Honeycomb tablets. And as you can see, what I just did there is if you flick down here on this button here, this iPad-like home button, it will actually do a back. And if you press it, it is like the home button. So it's kind of unneeded. This is not a very needed button, but it does help out when you're browsing or something like that. You can use it as a hot swipe it down and it'll do a back command. So that's one of the better additions that they made. As far as the actual hardware here, there's no micro USB, which is a shame. Power button and the volume rocker are a little bit small, but not too bad. It's got a it has a screen lock, micro SD, and it's got its own audio jack on the bottom here, micro HDMI, and its own charging port. Not a big fan of the charging port. It has, let me grab it here. It actually has no real good locking mechanism to it. This seems like a stupid thing, but it's kind of annoying when you plug something in and you don't know if it's actually fully plugged in, and it kind of falls off the charger sometimes. I don't know if that's a defect with this unit or the overall line, but not a huge issue, but certainly not great. Nothing here. I'll show you the back. Back has kind of this plasticky coating. You can get it in different colors. I couldn't find a way to remove the back panel here. It'd be cool if you could remove it and put on a different color, but you can choose from a few. There's like white and I believe black. Very plasticky. It's actually kind of hollow up at the top here, which is a little odd. That's the 5 megapixel camera. It has a flash, which is nice. It's got a 2 megapixel front camera as well, which is good because Google Plus Hangouts now has mobile integration. So maybe we'll give that a try. Other than that, this is a pretty standard Android tablet. Not a lot that's too bad about it, not a lot that's really stand out and great about it either. It's a little heavy, 27 ounces, so it's one of the heavier. It's a little heavier than the Iconia Tab by Acer and the Toshiba Thrive, but not horribly heavy. But it was noticeably, I mean, you could feel it after a while of holding it that wanted to kind of brace my arm or something. Perhaps I'm just a little too weak. But other than that, the size is also a little large, 10.1 inch screen. It's about 10.4 inches total in length, I believe, and about a little over 7 inches tall. But yeah, overall a pretty good tablet. Decent battery life, about 7 to 8 hours you'll probably get. They say 9, but reasonably you'll probably get 7 to 8. We haven't done an extensive test, but that's about what we've been seeing. And yeah, I believe I covered most of the apps. There's an extensive amount of games on here, which is pretty nice. And we also like that you can actually uninstall any app you don't like, which is not the case with most Android phones. But apparently without the carriers involved, you can uninstall. So that is a quick look at the Lenovo IdeaPad K1.